Hello guys, you're welcome to UJ Design. I want to carry you on in this tutorial on how you can cut your English shirt. So I want to appreciate you all who have been watching our videos and following up as well as sharing our video. Thank you so much, and also appreciate you, our return subscribers. So this is how we started off by you make your measurement, get the exact full length of your measurement, and you after getting the full measurement, you add 2 inches for hemming. The folding, you add 2 inches. You might choose to add 1.5. After that, you need to rule the line on both the up and the down. So having done that, you also need to fold the the plackets in the front. That is where the bottle rests. You have to fold it. You can use 1.5 or 2 inches in folding. Remember, you have to fold your materials into two, and you fold it by the measurement. How you determine the extent you are going to fold into two is the chest measurement you carries the larger portion. So you use the chest measurement divided by 4 in determining the extent. So now you can see how I'm marking the chest measurement. Chest measurement is 42. So if you divide it by 4, you'll be having like 10 and a half. After 10 and a half, you add 2 inches. After marking your 10 and a half, you add 2 inches. Now, I'm taking the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement, divide it by 2. What you have, you add it up there. The shoulder I'm working on is 21. If you divide it by 2 is 10 and a half. You put it. So after which you can add 0.3. 0.3, you just add it for seam allowance at that shoulder. So when you divide the chest measurement by 4, what you have, you can use it as your armhole. But you have to be mindful that the short sleeve, the measurement for armhole is not the same. Short sleeve is more bigger while long sleeve is more fitted. So if you have like divided your chest measurement by 4, whatever you have, remove 1 inch. You use it as your long sleeve. You use it as long sleeve while you use the exact what you have for your for your short sleeve. Short sleeve is more bigger. So now you slant your shoulder. After slanting your shoulder, however, you can slant it by 2 inches, 2.5 to 3. After that, that is the shoulder measurement there. You slant the armhole. You can see the armhole. So you divide it. After slanting it, you divide what is remaining by 2. After dividing it by 2, you get the midpoint. Just as you see where I mark the midpoint, you come in by 1 inch. That 1 inch, you slant it. You extend your line there. What is the essence of that is to remove the folding at the armhole side. Sometimes you see some people wear a shirt or senator and you see the folding. There will be folding at that angle. So to eliminate it, you come in by 1.5 or 1 inch. So you take the same measurement to the ending part of the shirt, the same measurement. Remember, after getting the exact measurement of the chest divided by 4, you add 2 inches or 1.5. It serves as both the allowance and as well as the seam allowance. It helps so that there will not, even if your client said that there is a need of adjusting it or it's too tight, you will have allowance for such adjustment. So having done that, the next thing we now give attention is the neckline. I am using the neckline is 16. So if you divide it by 6, I usually use 6 in dividing it. You'll be having something like 2 points. So, but what I'm using to cut this neck is 2. I used to downwards, I used 2.03. And you slant it as shown there. You see how I slant it? You slant the shoulder side by 2. The straight line by 2, and the downside of it you add 0.3 to it and cut. It helps you if there is any need for adjustment. You do that when after making the cutting. So this is the shoulder slanting here. I cut the neck side before slanting the shoulder. Do you notice the difference there? Yes, it is fair. Some persons choose to slant before cutting the shoulder, but I prefer it whichever one that you think works for you, fine. But I usually cut the neck side before slanting the shoulder, cutting off the shoulder slant. It makes the shoulder to relax. The shoulder is not completely slant there. So the neck, you should take note of that. So this is the cutting. You try to follow the exact line and cut it off. So after which, you now open it, and the area I'm holding now, you use your gum and gum it. Make it, fold it. So you notice now I'm notching the end of it. So the notching will help you know the place you folded, so that you will not go and fold below or fold above what you initially marked. So it makes it more easier. And so we now go on cutting the back panel. So there is nothing much difference there. Where you pay attention, more closer attention, is the neck side of it. The next side of it is where you pay more closer attention. You just add 4. The back panel is usually longer than the front panel. So what you do is from that neck side, you add 4. You add 4 or 3.5. I usually add 4. I am sorry the vision here is not very clear, but what you needed to do is just to add 4. You add 4 to extend the line by 4. When you extend it by 4, you cut it off and you bend it. You have to draw a straight line so that you know exactly what you measured. You measure 4, 4, 4, and get so that you can get a straight line. So after doing that, you now take your chalk, as you are seeing there, mark it straight, so that when you fold it, you'll be able to determine. It will help you to cut the back, the neck for the back panel. I hope you can see it. This will enable me to turn it over. I'm so sorry for the wrong vision there. I was not able to capture, but at least you can see what I have done now. It's just to cut it by 0.5. Divide 1 into 2. 0.5 is what we should lap over the front panel. That is what you lap over the front panel. It will help you so that after sewing, it will relax. You can see now, you can follow the exact line from the front panel, use it and mark the back panel. You can see if you have iron, you can just iron it so that it relax properly. You cut it as shown there. You can see now, watch as I'm going to trim off that very part. You can see you gently follow the exact line. If you iron it, it will give you that straight line there. You make sure that you don't go beyond what you marked. Follow it that way and cut off that place. That's just what you need to do to get your work done. You can see without much this thing, it is relaxed. So by the time you sew and iron it, it will come out beautifully well. So you follow there is no addition thing to add on the body part of it. You just follow it and cut straight down. I'm sorry, I did not position my camera very well to get both the front and the back. I was thinking that my camera was very clear, was the position was okay. So you mark the back side and the front side so that you don't make mistake of doing fixing it on the wrong side. So now I want to cut the sleeve. The length of the sleeve is 10. The length of the sleeve. So when you divide the round sleeve by 2, you divide your round sleeve by 2 and use one of it. You use what you have to fold your material. Remember, after folding, you need to add like 2 inches allowance. It enables you to get the armhole side properly. This is the round side of it, the ending part of the sleeve. So you fold it. That will help you for the hemming. You see, I folded it. So you measure the same 10. After folding it, you measure the same 10. So now you minus 3 or 4. See where I'm marking now. Minus 3 and 4. At that point, you slant it. It helps you to get the shoulder, the sleeve accurately. When you minus 3 or 4, it helps you to get the shoulder point. The armhole point. So is actually 14. It's actually 14. So 14 divided by 2 gives you 7. And the 7 you add 2 inches. Like I mentioned initially, you add 2 inches. This 2 inches, okay, let me extend the camera properly so that you can see it. 7 is the measurement. The bisect is 14. Divide by 2. So you add additional 2. That will help you both for seam allowance and also help you to get the armhole side properly. You can see you don't cut it in a straight form. You slant it. When you slant it, it helps you to get the armhole side properly. You can see you cutting it straight or turning it the other way is wrong. You have to slant it out of the armhole side. That's it. You can see. That is all that you required to get a perfect arm sleeve cutting. You can see how beautiful it looks. You can remeasure it. It is also important, even before you cut it, you remeasure it to be very sure so that you don't cut it and not realize that it's not up to the size. So the most important thing is to get the accurate measurement so that it tallies with the armhole the armhole you cut, and you notch at that area that you folded. It helps you when folding it. It helps you to know where the folding starts and where it ends. So this is how you should fold it. After turning the first part of it like this, you fold it inside, put your hemming gum and match it. That is beautiful. You can see how it's actually looking. So if our tutorial is actually helpful, please do well to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. Give us a like, and as well as hitting the notification button so that if anything new comes up, you'll be able to go through it. So I actually cut one of the sleeve, but you can actually cut the two at a time. While I do this is for the interest of this tutorial, so that if you have not actually learned how to cut it together, you can cut it one by one so that you don't make mistake. So you, after cutting, you use it and trace it. That's all. There is nothing big deal, but cutting it together saves your time. It saves your time. So when you now use it and trace the second one, it's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. So that is just it. That is just it. I'm sure that with this tutorial, you will be able to cut your shirt and also assemble it together. In a short while, we are going to give you the way that you can also complete. Thank you very much for watching.